So yeah, I had to turn off my video because my hubby just came to say that he's leaving, and even they will make all kind of issues about that too. And that's why in my previous video you heard that big noise, because I think he was about to leave, and they always want me to be there. You know, this is how they will dictate me for every single and little things. But so if there is something major like they want to say, they will have like helicopters, you know, just pass by here. Their raving of the engines have started. Okay, somebody's raving up right there. But usually it's all these, if I'm here on kitchen side, there'll be a bomb blast or raving right here on this side. Somebody will just do one bomb blast. If I'm sleeping or if I'm doing whatever, I'm even on that side, like there's a bedroom over there, so if I'm on that side, somebody from that neighbor or somebody will pass by. There is a bridge right here, there's a road passing by, and this is within my neighborhood. So the road will go and somebody will rave up the bike engine there, or these neighbors will have like one bomb blast. So this is how they use this noise harassment technique. If I'm watching a TI video who's doing a street theater, they will have the boat just park right here exactly in front of my house. Like this is the back part where there's a lake here, and they'll just stand there, they'll just be there. Look, that is a bike going. Okay, that's a bike just went from here. Whoever was continuously raving right here, it just went that way. Okay, so yeah, this is how they'll continuously do all that. And then so this crystal clear solutions that I was emailing to, I mean, when I also left a review and he saw the review, and there was not a single thing as apology. There was nothing about apology or nothing. He's like, oh, human trafficking is nothing to joke about, please delete the review. And if I were a business, if somebody's writing that to me, first of all, I'll never ever think to portray my customers as guinea pigs. Okay, that's the first thing. I can never even think of such verbal usage. Secondly, they not only write that, and then what he writes is, oh, I'm not a lab rat, okay, but I'm a guinea pig. So now they want to distinguish between a lab rat and a guinea pig, and right after distinguish that, they want to say that, oh, guinea pigs are nicer kind of animal, where they are not really like lab rats. Okay, so he wants to show himself by distinguishing. He wants to show like how good he is. Like he's telling me a guinea pig, it's like it's a good thing, you know. But no, there is no difference between guinea pig or lab rat. It's basically the whatever the human trafficking or the from these torture techniques or whatever they are trying to do, they are trying to make a human being a robot, basically, by telling them what to do, what not to do, at continuous all the time. So while these are the same people who continuously waste my time, and now this is how they have driven my course from actually doing my normal regular work, by seeing my hubby off, while he was leaving for his work. Now all that I have to leave, all that I have to leave my kitchen work, and now I have to come and continuously shoot all these people, video shoot all this, and now I'll have to go and upload it. So I'll have to continuously invest my time in all this. And all these people right here, they are actually the devils and monsters, and they are not the God's chosen ones. They are not the stargates, they are not the star seeds, they are not the star adults. They are the devils. They worship the Satans, and Illuminati is all about this. Like satanic ritual abuse is what they do. They do the black magic on me, and they've done on the other girl. Her website is intoworlds.net, and I've seen the scratches on her legs, on her feet, on her hands, and on her face. Everywhere they've given her scratches. They've given her ear mutes. They've given her parallel timelines. They've done all kind of stuff even on her. But she doesn't realize it's a part of black magic. The directed energy weapons cannot do all these. I also get all these weird insect activities from their non-stop black magic and all that. So not only this black magic and all these things are used to induce thoughts in you, to make you do things at a particular time, so as to synchronize stuff, and I'm sure they're doing it with others, because to have a lot of continuous synchronizations is just not possible if somebody has not activated that via whatever sometimes they do quantum computer. I've heard about quantum computing. I've heard implants in the brain to have this brain and computer interface. They continuously do remote neural monitoring by looking whatever I see. They can see it on their monitors. Whatever right now I'm saying, they can see it on their they can see, and they even can hear everything what I'm saying. So that is how they tell all these gang stalkers to respond to my actions. So now, as you saw, how this person did the raving of the whatever, the motorcycle or boat or whatever engine he had, the vehicle he had, he raved up at that and he left. Then you saw how there was like a big blast noise from here. So this is how they will harass me. And sometimes they will have one boat pass by right here when they don't want me to cook something or whatever it is. Sometimes they used to do that a lot before I started videotaping. Although they did do all this targeting, like especially helicopters and all this, but they just did it recently, and they will have police cars, and even if say I don't cook and we just plan to go to a restaurant to eat, they'll have police cars, they'll have raving of the bike engines, they'll have helicopters, the planes just pass by right over where I am, because they want to say that, oh no, you stay at home and you cook. That is the message they want to give. So continuously they want to treat me as a slave, to be everybody's slave, no matter who is in my house, doesn't matter who is it, I have to be the slave. I have to be. So they want to subdue me as a woman, and they want to continuously dictate me and be like, how you teach a animal in a circus, like you just put a hunter and then they'll just behave or whatever. So then at a point, either the person will get provoked and start going on a killing spree around, as you've seen in Myron May or around Alexis case, or many other cases. Even in Canada, there was a girl who went on a stabbing spree, and she said that she heard voices in her ear. Although these people have not given me any voices in my ear as of yet, they do use this technology. And this governor Jesse Ventura had said it, that these people get voices heard in their head, and it's not a conspiracy anymore. Watch Jesse Ventura's video on the devices where they use this technology to give all these messages in people's ear or in their head. So, and these gang stalkers, they actually help these people to target a person, and when they go on on killing spree, then they wonder, oh my God, why so many people are killed, innocent people, but you are the ones who actually helped target and torture and provoke a person to that point. So either the person can become mad and will be in mental asylum. Secondly, the person can become a Manchurian candidate, like they can become assassinations, or the one who can go on killing others, or they will commit suicide. These are the only 3 options left for these people, because if you get provoked, all you're going to do is go out and kill these people in some way or the other. If you get so much fear about these people, you're going to commit suicide, or you're going to go mental about all these things that's going on. Because how many people are you going to fight? And especially these people who rave up their engines, or who give cuts on your fingers, on your feet, who take out eyelashes, who give you continuous dreams every single night. So when you get up, you are almost half of your energy is drained out, and then they expect you not to sleep. If you sleep for like little bit, you're having a nap, they will have people just start their car panicking buttons, at that right of time, 4 p.m., 5 p.m., whatever is the time, they will start doing that. Or they'll have all these people just boat pass by with continuous horn, they will start honking like crazy, and it feels like, oh, somebody's just playing with their horn. No, they're doing it at a very particular time to wake me up actually. So it's sometimes whenever they use all these, or ambulance sirens will start, the fire truck sirens will start. So they will have their dogs bark at a particular time. So they will use any sort of noise to do something at a particular time, or they will play some advertisements, or they will have spam calls at a very particular time. When so I was cooking something today, right? I said I was cooking something for myself, and have you saw the raving of the bike engine started, but because I wasn't going to eat the fancy thing, as I was cooking for my husband, so I had to finish up the vegetable that was left from my parents that were here a few days ago. So I got a spam call right at that time. So this is how they use these spam calls. In one day I will get like 15-20 calls, and those are not really spam calls. Those are the calls that will indicate something, what to do, what not to do. Okay, usually it's like if I'm buying something, say for example I bought something from Bath and Body Works one day, and immediately I was just trying to look at the receipt and reading points and all that. Immediately I got a spam call. Okay, these are not the spam calls. They just want to say, don't use this, don't. So I should not shop, I should not do anything entertaining for my life, but I should not watch certain shows or certain things, or they will give me cuts, or they'll have insect activities, or they'll have plane pass by, or somebody's doing the raving of the engines or bikes. So all this is continuously going on and on and on. So they'll do all this only for me. But now when the other people, the actors and actresses, they go naked, that's okay. They're not going to go and target them or shame them or humiliate them. So when I made video on this neighbor whose son was out here, and how he was synchronizing everything that I was synchronizing. If I'm out here on the backside, they will come out on the backside. If I'll go on the front side, they will come on the front side. Immediately they'll come out and they'll do something. So they used to synchronize everything, and I uploaded the video. And right after that, when my parents came here, they told me that my nephew, who is just 12 years old, I'm sorry, he was asked to remove his clothes online. So this is how, if you put his video, okay, he was just lawn mowing, this guy, and I said that I had to do this because you are doing it on purpose. You're synchronizing, just like the raving of the bike engine. Okay, that thing started the lawn mowing thing right at the same time, just to synchronize everything. And they've done so many occasions of synchronizing stuff. Okay, and obviously they've cut relations with us, and then they have you can just tell from their behavior that they have never spoken with us, or even hi, hello they'll say. They'll just to show how good they are, and they took my nephew's birthday gift, and the UPS did a wrong delivery, maybe on purpose, because when they do gang stalking, it's so weird, because he was so impatient and they wanted to teach him the patience lesson. So UPS just gave that thing to the neighbor, and the neighbor just took it at home, and he didn't even think to give it back. And here my nephew was so he was now he was crying. He was almost crying, and he was like, now I'll never get it. And he was so upset, it was his birthday. So anyways, and I had to figure out what was going on. So they try to portray, oh, happy birthday, and and these people don't even understand that they are using all these tactics to portray themselves as good in reality, because of that person or that person's son. They synchronized this event. So either they told somebody to tell my nephew to remove clothes online, or they told, and he's just like so naive that he just did it, and then we had to have that video removed and all that, But this is how, so they are the true human traffickers, and they are the true pedophiles. And then they actually tell me by sensitizing me, and the neighbors will tell my husband, how they'll sensitize, they'll tell my husband, oh, I see a lot of kids out there in your house, and they are my niece and nephew, okay? And then, oh, let me know if you need some help. If something goes wrong, let me know. What do they mean by if something goes wrong, let us know, and if you need any help? It means they're trying to tell that I'm going to do something wrong to them, right? I mean, what kind of language is that they use? So it was so clear, and obviously from 10 years, their behavior has been absolutely weird. Absolutely, they have no contact with us, or they will not smile, or won't do. And now I know that now they're involved in targeting, like extreme synchronization. And one day, so much so that they just, when I was on my computer, my window was open, and the shutters were open, and I literally saw his son. First he went to leave the trash can on the driveway front side, and then when he went inside, he might have told his father that I'm sitting on the computer and I was doing something. And his father came out, and he's just standing there by the bush, because say he came out, I'll show you. So this is his house. He came out, and there's a bush, like there are all the bushes right here, and then starts my property. So, and my window was right here, and so he is just standing there by the bush and just looking into from this window. And here I was seated on my computer, so he's just standing there and staring at me, okay? And he's peeping inside my house. So these are the bizarre things that I've seen already there. And so that these people are involved in human trafficking. They're involved in all these pedophiles and all kind of stuff. And right after even I left the email to all the news reporters about these crystal clear solutions, they sent a guy, as if he was asking, they show you as if companies just out here to sell something, okay? But actually it's not a company. They have already, because it took me almost an hour to write that email, so in that hour they already figured out who to send and what they'll say. And that person said that, do you want the agents to or technicians to come out and give you the code? And this is how they want to give the messages, because what this super interrogation is all about is they finally want to have the agents come out, and they will want to make the TIs on their side, or the star kids on their side, because that is part of the entire thing, this entire cabal or entire targeting thing. And when they make us on their side, they then ask us to do whatever, just like how this guy was raising up the bike engine. So probably tomorrow they'll ask me to do something of that sort. So it's like, if I don't want to be targeted, then you do this or you do that or whatever. I don't know how it really works, but this is what I heard from other TIs. So just like right now, all these people are involved in extreme torture techniques. They already faced isolation and imprisonment in 2020, and again they are going to face burns, cuts, financial problems, electric shocks on their bodies. They're going to face everything, because if they isolated me and imprisoned me in wrong manner, then the rest of the targeting that they have done on me, whether it be cuts, burns, electric shocks, whatever other stuff, even infestations, they're gonna have everything. And it's coming, it will come, and they will have to, because it's part of their karma, they'll have to face it. And nobody can get out of their bad karmas unless and until they actually stop doing it, and they actually really mean it. They need to apologize, they need to be punished, and they need to actually help others stop. Whoever is targeting, they need to let that person know that you need to stop, rather than joining hands with them. It's better to have them understand that they need to stop, because if they don't, you all will, the entire world will face these people's karma.